before I get started, thank you. If anybody has lost their book, their workbook, she has extra ones there. You can get them from the young lady right there if you lost your workbook. Make sure you check that out. Hey, listen, you guys like you're pretty pumped up here, huh? Let me say a couple things to you that I hope make a difference to you, because that's what the convention's for. The convention is, you have a good time, you see your friends and all that stuff. But the convention is it's for to make a difference with you, each individual person, And I was walking here, and it's a long walk to get here, and looking at all the different people and all the different faces and all the different ethnic backgrounds and this and that, And I said to Dawn, I said, right now everybody's just a face in the crowd. Like you're a face in the crowd. You're one of the crowd, okay? Only you can decide if the crowd is going to know your face. I mean, it really boils down to that. Everybody's pretty much alike. I remember coming to meetings like this, scared to death, didn't know what to do, didn't know what to say, but wanted so bad for someone to know me, okay? And that choice and that decision is in your hands. Another thing I want to make a point to you, okay? When you come to stuff like this, you hear people make a lot of money, you see people that are successful, and sometimes it's intimidating. You say to yourself, could I do that? Can I be like them, okay? I want to make you understand this. This is, if you don't get anything out of this whole thing, okay, you got to go back understanding no one here is better than you. Everybody here had the same exact fears you got. We had the same challenges you had. I know a lot of you came here on a wing and a prayer. I know you got stuff going back at home. Everybody was like that. You're not the only one. But the people that win, they decided to overcome that. They decided to fight that. They talked about are we in the right place at the right time. Obviously, you know that, but being in the right place at the right time is a good thing. But here's what you got to understand, okay? The contract you have, this district contract, okay, it is by far the biggest and best contract in Primerica. The reason being, okay, here's the reason, because if you got this contract, okay, I remember when I got promoted to the district a long time ago, okay, I said to myself, if I can get this one, I can get them all. Okay, that's it. If you got this far, okay, that means you can get them all. All you got to do is do the same thing you did to get this one. It's just that simple. Okay, it's totally that simple, okay? It's the best place to be in Primerica, but only for a short period of time. This is not a career. It's not a retirement. It's just a pass-through, okay? It's your job right now to move on. What is the job of a district, okay? What is the real job of a district? You got to become I don't have enough time to go over it, so I'm just going to spin through it. You got to become a great field trainer. In order for you to move your business right now, you've got to become a great field trainer. And if you're not a great field trainer yet, you got to get together with your uplines and you got to become a great field trainer. Okay? Only people in Primerica that make money are people that develop people. So, and by the way, field training is one of the most important things in Primerica, but that's not the most important thing. The most important thing about field training is your ability to develop field trainers. That's what you're here for. You're not here for a job. You're here to be in the override business. Okay? It's all about, I haven't made a sale in 25 years. I'm not saying, think about that. Okay? I've been paid probably $20 million all this time I haven't made a sale. Because I understood when I was a district, I had to develop some people. I knew what I had to do. Okay, that's the bottom line, okay? Another thing that I understand, okay? If you're in the override business, if you really understand, look, there's a lot of things you think you need to know, and a lot of things you gotta know, but you gotta know you're in the override business. Because once you know you're in the override business, it will automatically, if you think you're in the override business, you've gotta be in the recruiting business. You can't override nobody. You can't override air. Okay, you can only override people. So once you understand you're in the override business, your mind automatically connects to, I gotta recruit. Okay, John made a comment. Might have heard him outside, I don't know what the hell he said, okay? But I know he said he had a night leadership meeting. Think about this, you tell me, if you just listen to the numbers and listen to where the success comes from in Primerica, you'll know exactly what you gotta do. Okay, John made a comment that 97% of all RVPs that make $100,000 were double-digit recruiters before they got there. That's where you are right now. Okay, I know you're like, oh my God. No, it's not impossible. I made my biggest move when I was a district. If I go back and look at my 31-year career, when I got promoted to district, that's when I exploded my business. Because that's when I was free. I had my license. I was a field trainer. Now it's going to be up to me. Because if you're constantly depending on somebody above you, even somebody below you, it's a job. Okay, now you're in a situation where you're totally in charge of what you're going to do. Totally. When you look at anything, by the way, in order to win, okay, you got to be in a position to win. Okay, and I don't care what it is, okay? If people want to win the Super Bowl, NFL teams want to win the Super Bowl. Well, you can't win the Super Bowl if you're not in the Super Bowl. Okay, you got to be in the Super Bowl to have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Okay, I don't care what it is, okay? You got to be in a position if you want to win something. Well, you're in the position. Number one, you're in Primerica. Number one, you got the greatest contract in the world, which gives you independence. That's why the hell you're here, because you want independence. Okay, so you got this independent contract, okay? Think about this. Here's what it boils down to. I use the example of my grandsons, okay? But they're small, they're 6 and they're 9, and I love baseball. I was a goal of mine to be a major league ball player. That's another life, okay? But anyway, right now my grandkids are 6 and 9. Whether they want to play baseball or not, we put them in the car and we drive them to the field and they play. Whether they want to or not, they're playing. It's just that simple, okay? Because they can get a choice in their life, okay? Well, when they get to be 12, 13, 14, it's their decision now whether they want to get better or not. It's no longer in our hands. We can't control them. By the way, it's for everybody. Well, here's the bottom line with you. Okay, you're in that same situation right now. You got a district contract. Okay, only you can decide if you want to play. Only you. It's your decision. It's totally your decision right now. I can't emphasize to you enough. Okay, I can't emphasize to you enough the position that you're in right now. It is the greatest position in Primerica. Okay, you just got to realize it. You got to take advantage of it. You got to start a mindset that you have to recruit people. Okay, think about this. This week, and I'll end with this. This week, so when we talk about recruiting, we talk about building. Okay, say, okay, look. There's requirements to winning in everything. I don't care. In other words, if like the U.S. Open's going on right now, I'll guarantee if Tiger Woods is going to win the U.S. Open, he's got to get a lot of birdies and pars. I mean, if he shoots 10 under, he's not winning the U.S. Open. LeBron James and Miami Heat last night, if they don't score those points, if the big three don't score 85 points, they get beat. The requirement of them was to put the ball in the basket. If you don't put the ball in the basket, you lose. Okay? Well, there's a requirement in Primerica. Okay? The greatest thing about Primerica is they let us recruit. That is the greatest thing they do for us. They allow us to recruit. Use their money to build our business. So there's a requirement to win in Primerica. You got to recruit. You got to build like anything. The requirement in Primerica is you got to recruit. You got to build. If that doesn't happen, you're going to make okay money, but you will never be big. Everything that wins has requirements. Our requirement in my Primerica is to recruit, to build, to develop field trainers. See you at the top level, you guys.